Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Garage Boys. That probably echoed through my whole neighborhood. I'm still not in a goddamn garage. Today, I'm in my library talking about why school presentations are one of the best projects you can get. I made a small little skit, but it's not anything you have to see. You just have to listen to my voice. Okay, it's done. The actual project, the 9 pages on economic fallout of the French Revolution. Marco pasted his bibliography from Wikipedia at 11:58 p.m. and Chloe wrote 3 sentences on the reign of terror and then said her mouse battery died, but it's done. The academic suffering is over. And now she leans down whispering her wide eyes. Now the real fun begins. Presentation time. Everyone else, they see the presentation as a summary, a necessary evil, a small hurdle before the pizza party. But I see it as my own glorious chance to transform dull, dry, historical suffering into digital firework display. I mean, the content is boring, right? We all know that. That's why you have to make the vehicle unforgettable. Forget those boring default templates. No, we're not using gallery. That looks like a dental office flyer. We need drama. We need mood. Oh, yes, the Inkwell theme. Deep, brooding purples, smoky background. Suddenly, the French Revolution looks less like a high school and middle school requirement and more like a limited series Netflix documentary that only is up for a month. And the fonts, don't get me started on the fonts. This is where you separate the artists from the auditorials. I'm not using Arial or Calibri. Are you kidding me? This is a presentation about guillotines. Guillotines. Pfft, not guillotines, Matthew. Not a budget report. We're going with permanent marker for the headings. It says I am a scholar, but I also have a rebellious side. And for the body text, something clean but cool. Let's go with Oswald. And my personal favorite. It's not Oswald. It's Apple Charency. But I wrote Oswald because a lot of people like that. Anyways, the combination is fierce. Now, the animations. This is my soul, people. I need 3 sentences to do justice to a reign of terror. So when I click on that slide, the title is going to bounce from the top. Then the first bullet point, Maximilian Raspberry's role. That's going to spiral in. The next one, public executions. That's going to swerve. And the final bullet, I'm going to make it fly right out before I move to the next slide just to create a little visual vacuum. I call it maximum motion minimalism. It is art. I usually spend 45 minutes making sure that little art drawing of a parchment scroll on slide 4 rotates exactly 180 degrees every time I finish a sentence. Does it help the grade? Hell no. Does it make my soul soar? 100%. I have to sit through other people's part where they just read the slides and mumble like this. And then the French Revolution moved on, and then blah, 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 blah. But I can cope with that because when I see that little wipe in from the left and I hear that whoosh sound effect, which I added, by the way, and I made it myself, I know that I built it. I am the architect of this beautiful pulsating animation document. The actual paper gets shoved in a folder, but the PowerPoint, that lives on. The teacher will keep it on the shared drive. Another student might reference it in a few years and say, wow, who made this presentation on the French Revolution? That's probably not going to happen. It looks like it was designed by a graphic design wizard who just drank 3 energy drinks and a coffee because they were about to pass out. And that, my friends, is a legacy worth fighting for. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find a low opacity image of a dramatic thundercloud to overlay the conclusion side. Perfection takes time. Bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed this one. This one was a fun one to make. It took me a while. It actually took me about 2 weeks to make. And it's just the short script, and I had to make it up as I go too. Yeah. Check my posts because there are going to be episodes of podcasts coming out, and it's going to be labeled for all of October. There's even going to be one on Halloween. It's probably already uploaded before these, but they're not able to view because they're scheduled. They're scheduled as a premiere live, all of them at different times. You'll have to just keep up on that one. So enjoy your day and enjoy your presentations while they last, because eventually you probably won't be able to do a presentation. And making those presentations on PowerPoints, fun, even if it's like a Canva software.